There's a number quietly sitting at the center of the US-Iran talks, and it's not about uranium or missiles, it's money. More than $100 billion of Iran's own funds frozen across the world, locked, untouchable, and now it's becoming one of the biggest obstacles to any fresh deal between Washington and Tehran. As both sides move toward another round of negotiations ahead of the April 22nd ceasefire deadline, Iran has made its position clear: no real progress without access to its money. In fact, Tehran is pushing for at least $6 billion to be released immediately as a starting point. United States, however, is not on the same page, and that's where the deadlock begins. So what exactly are these frozen assets? In simple terms, this is money Iran has already earned, mostly through oil exports. But instead of flowing back into the Iranian economy, it's sitting in foreign banks across different countries, blocked due to sanctions. These sanctions prevent Iran from accessing the global financial system. So even though the money belongs to Iran, it can't use it, it can't transfer it, it can't invest it. And this isn't new. The roots of this go back to 1979, during the Iranian Revolution, when American diplomats were taken hostage in Tehran. In response, U.S. President Jimmy Carter froze Iranian assets for the first time. That decision set the precedent. Over the decades, as tensions between the U.S. and Iran escalated, especially over Iran's nuclear program and regional influence, sanctions expanded. And with every new round of sanctions, more Iranian money got trapped abroad. Today, estimates suggest that over $100 billion of Iranian assets are frozen globally. To put that into perspective, that's nearly a quarter of Iran's GDP, or roughly 3 times what Iran earns annually from oil exports. But here's the catch: even if sanctions are lifted, Iran may not get all of that money back. Former U.S. Treasury Secretary Jacob Lew once indicated that realistically, Iran might only access about half of its frozen assets. The rest is already tied up in debt repayments, prior commitments, or restricted channels. Now let's look at where this money actually is. It's not sitting in one place, it's scattered across the world. China is believed to hold at least $20 billion. India has around $7 billion. Iraq holds close to $6 billion. Japan about $1.5 billion. Then there's another $6 billion that was moved to Qatar as part of a previous deal, but was frozen again after tensions escalated. United States itself holds roughly $2 billion directly, while some European countries, including Luxembourg, hold smaller portions. So this isn't just a political issue, it's a global financial web. Multiple countries, multiple legal systems, multiple layers of sanctions, which makes any attempt to unfreeze these funds extremely complicated. But for Iran, this money is critical, especially right now. Its economy has been under severe pressure for years. High inflation, a weakening currency, limited foreign investment, aging infrastructure, and now the added burden of conflict. That $100 billion isn't just a number, it's a potential reset button. With access to these funds, Iran could stabilize its currency, upgrade its oil infrastructure, fix power grids, invest in industries, and inject liquidity into its economy almost immediately. In short, it could change the trajectory of the country. But from the U.S. perspective, this money is leverage. Releasing it too early could weaken Washington's negotiating position. It could ease pressure on Iran without securing long-term commitments, especially on the nuclear front. And that's the core of the standoff. Iran wants relief first. The U.S. wants concessions first, and neither side is willing to move without the other taking the first step. There's also a larger geopolitical signal at play here. If the U.S. agrees to unfreeze even a portion of these assets, it could indicate a shift in strategy, a willingness to de-escalate and re-engage. But if it refuses, it reinforces the status quo: maximum pressure, limited trust, and stalled diplomacy. And history suggests this isn't the first time. We've seen this cycle before. In 2015, under the nuclear deal, Iran gained access to some of its assets. Then in 2018, the U.S. pulled out of the agreement under President Donald Trump and reimposed sanctions, freezing assets once again. Even in 2023, a prisoner swap deal briefly unlocked $6 billion, only for that money to be blocked again later. Which brings us back to where things stand today. Another round of talks, another negotiation, and once again, the same question: will this money be unlocked, or will it remain frozen, keeping both sides locked in yet another cycle of tension? Because in this conflict, the most powerful tool isn't just military capability or diplomacy, it's control over money. And right now, that control is shaping the future of US-Iran relations.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.